Greetings and welcome back to whatever the skunk this is that you and I do here. In this video, we will look at what a trip to the Rona View Hotel entails and the number one reason why I don't want to go there. Peep the intro quick and let's get to it.
Hey, something ever surprise you like when you see your gala? What?
Before we get started, if you're new to the skunks, press the red and white subscribe button and join Skuntville. And if you're already a citizen of Skuntville, type in the comments, "Watch Skunty!" Now, the Rona affects different people in different ways. Some catch it and have zero symptoms, while others may have moderate symptoms and can recover at home. On the other hand, you can become extremely ill and have to get treatment in the hospital intensive care unit, or even die as a result of Rona complications. But, like I've said before, the virus affects different people in different ways, and you would not know your luck until you catch it. One thing I do know though, if you already have health complications such as HIV, diabetes, hypertension, and others, or you're simply just suffering from old age, you do not want to catch the Rona, as studies have concluded that the likelihood of you dying is higher as opposed to if you were a young village ram like me. Nevertheless, here's what a trip to the Rona View Hotel would look like. First, you go out with your friends and you're having a ball. One of them is infected with the Rona but not displaying any symptoms. So, you're enjoying yourself without care and without a mask on, and the virus enters your system. Stage 2. A few days later, you start to feel ill with a dry cough and a fever. And the day after the onset of symptoms, you feel worse and you decide to go to the hospital. The hospital gives you a Rona test and confirms that you have the virus. They then give you some chloroform and Panadol to help treat your symptoms and send you home to isolate. Stage 3. The day after you come home from the hospital, you wake up and you feel like you're trying to breathe but a sack of cement is on your chest. So, you find yourself to the nearest emergency room and they admit you immediately and transport you to the Rona View Hotel, where you will be monitored in the upper flat. Stage 4. Your symptoms worsen and your oxygen saturation drops below 92%. So you are moved downstairs to the intensive care unit, where you are placed on a CPAP, which is a machine that helps pump oxygen into your lungs and assists you with breathing. Stage 5. Your condition further deteriorates and you lose consciousness. The nurses sound the alarm that you're crashing and the doctors rush in and manage to stabilize you by sticking a breathing tube down your throat and hooking you up to a ventilator, which at this point is the only thing keeping you alive because you're unable to breathe on your own. Stage 6. Your condition further deteriorates and you skunt croak. When you're being buried, the person who convinced you not to take the vaccine didn't even show up at your funeral, and you are now reduced to a memory. I know it's a dark video, but if you know someone that needs to hear this, copy the link to this video and send it to them. I did promise you that I would tell you the number one reason why I don't want to end up at the Rona View Hotel. Don't feel I forget you. Though death is one of the outcome after a visit to the Rona View, it is not the only outcome. A patient could recover at any of those stages. But here why me want end up there. When you in the ICU, you will be helpless. And them nurses put on diapers on you, dog. And if you bust a shit, them nurses is gonna wipe your bitty old dog. Imagine being a shot in the streets and you go for hustle this girl. Then bops, that's the same nurse who wipe your bitty old dog. Yo, if you found value in this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and support my merch shop with the link in the description. My name is Mudwata. Boom out!
Hold up.